Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, the energy's a bit chirpy today. Oh, I feel like I've got something stuck to my lip. Maybe like a feather. The birds are really chirpy. I've just been out the back. And they're chatting away. They're kind of like whistling to each other. Like a mating call out there, but they're out the back. I'm hoping they might come to the front. I did hear a few birds at the front before. I did go out the back, but it's like a chirpy mood. Okay, so let's do a weekend energy reading. I feel like just going with the flow. I do want to use a psychic tarot, but we're going to use the Rider-Waite to start with. Bottom of the deck is love. That's the feeling. It's a nice chirpy mood. It's like you have something to feel happy about. It's just in the air. Love is in the air. Okay, let's just pull some cards. Okay, well, let's just stop there with these three cards because it's quite apparent that this is the Divine Masculine's energy, because we have the Emperor sitting here. Now, the Emperor's looking a little frustrated. I thought we wanted to be in a chirpy mood. Okay, let's work on it. He's got his head down and he's working on... Okay, what's he working on? Being in a chirpy mood? We can work on that. Because he's got, like I say, his head's down. Whatever he's working on, this is going to be interesting reading. It's a decision time. That's kind of like doom or gloom or the light. And then we have the Emperor. Okay, let's carry on. And that's what he's looking at. Being more chirpier. Then we have spiritual union. The Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here together. Exchanging love. We have the Fool. He's taking a leap of faith. I just feel like he's kind of singing here. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Say what you see, sing what you see. That's cool. Communication. Travel. So what's he planning? I don't know, but he looks a little bit stressed out about it. It's like he's needing to make a decision. But there's 7 things here that seem to be maybe the options or in the way. Okay, let's say there's 7 things here that are in the way. But he's on his 8th attempt. It's like one more go. He's going to give it. I'm not sure what he's attempting. Resurrecting. Attempting resurrection. Okay. That might be the title of it, guys. Ooh, it's got hot all of a sudden. Again. Okay, we've got the 6 of Wands. Oh, that's a fuck it energy. Fuck it. It's like one last try. Okay. I've got no windows to open. They're already open. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, he's going for... This is serious. It's a fuck it energy. Fuck it, I'm going for it, I'm doing it. And it looks like union with the Divine Feminine. Just not sure whether that's the actual main issue. I don't feel it is. There's something else. I swear I just heard someone call. I don't know if the camera picked that up, the microphone. Okay, I don't know what they said, but I heard something. And I'm not really one to hear things that are like kind of shouted at me. It's kind of all inner with me, but okay, I can hear noises outside now. Maybe it was just that. Okay. I don't know whether that has anything to do with it, whether you're hearing, like, you're being... I was speaking to... I don't know if it was yesterday, the day before, to another divine feminine, and she was saying about how, I don't know if it was yesterday, but she heard a voice, like, shouting at her. Like telling her to go and look for something. It was quite confusing, but I couldn't quite work it out. Transformation. The Death card with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let me just pull clarifiers first because I'm getting a bit lost. Feel a bit like this masculine here. Mental conflict about making a decision. So I feel here as if the divine feminine's transformed. The divine masculine is on catch up. He's having mental conflict now regarding making a decision. It's like the divine feminine's turned into a beautiful butterfly. This has caused him conflict, and now he's sitting on his throne looking a little stressed out about what to do about this. So it's like he wants to reach out to the divine feminine. So this is the energy of he's going to take that leap of faith to reach out. You can see here, he's the one reaching out, not her. The base chakra, so feeling grounded, strong enough, secure, stable. This could be a good Emperor energy then, meaning that he is stable and secure, especially as we've got the King of Pentacles, which represents being grounded, a king that is grounded. He's grounded in this love. And now he's going to reach out. We did see the Page of Cups. So let's have a look at the Fool. He's going to take this leap of faith. He's going for it. Triumph. Oh, he's had a nudge from the universe as well. So he's had a push. Maybe someone has kind of shouted in his ear. For me to pick up on, I thought I heard somebody shout, and then kind of going back to a story that I was told regarding hearing messages that way. Movement, choices and decisions. Oh, okay. With the Eight of Wands. So, yeah, things happening quickly, and, well, it's the Two of Wands. It's time to make... sorry, it's the Two of Pentacles. It's time to make a decision. That's about bringing in the balance between your Pentacles, your Pentacles, your love, your money, and your spirituality. He's looking at wedding rings here. So there's going to be some kind of movement maybe over the weekend. The Resurrection. I can't remember what I said. I will when I watch it back. That's when I'll find out what we're going to call it. But it was about taking that leap of faith, wasn't it, for the resurrection, just going for it. Trapped in fear. So we do have some fear here, holding, let's say, the divine masculine back. But I believe it's about breaking free now. Got High School Musical, Breaking Free come through. Oh my children used to watch that so much. Okay, High School Musical, Breaking Free. Let's have a look at the Six of Wands, the sacral chakra. That's the passion. That's the desire, craving, the desire. Kind of picked up on that in yesterday's reading. And then we have this stable, secure King of Pentacles. Firm foundations. You can't really clarify it anymore with the Divine Masculine here being very grounded in knowing what he's doing now. And he's going for it. Spiritual union. Is he though? Because it's in reverse. And the other cards aren't. Does he see the light? Or does he shy away from it? It's decision time. It's like he's had a call. It's like he's been turned upside down on his head. Spiritual union, the Two of Cups. The High Priestess in reverse again. I believe my deck's just upside down. Okay, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine coming together here. Looks like she's, you know, prizing his mouth open to actually speak. With the High Priestess in reverse. And then we have Spiritual Union in reverse as the underlying energy. But we have seen coming together of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. He is trapped in fear here, so it's whether or not he hears the call. Because reversed High Priestess means not allowing the message to come in. It means you're not open. You're not opening up your intuition. And Spiritual Union in reverse kind of indicates for me wanting to kind of refuse to acknowledge the connection. Okay, where do we go from here? Let's channel them properly. So I think that it's been a long road for the Divine Masculine here to kind of feeling like he's on catch up, okay? It's like he's been like put through the ascension process at such a rapid speed. It's like it's been an accelerated ascension rather than with the Divine Feminine. I believe that, you know, she's been able to cocoon herself and emerge, where I believe the Divine Masculine's kind of been put under pressure for his transformation here. I'd really like to kind of clarify that with something. What can I clarify it with? Daily guidance, that's what I feel drawn to. No, Archangel guidance. Okay, we will use these though. I don't want to have to kind of read too much. I want to get the message out and delve a little bit deeper into this, because there's a lot about being grounded here. So let's see what advice or guidance wants to come out. So on catch up now with the transformation. I believe he's at this point now where he has to make a decision. But is he strong enough? Okay. So let's have a look at this Eight of Pentacles. Crystal clear intentions. I said that there was this kind of go for it energy. He knew what he was wanting to do. It says be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So I feel here that's the Divine Feminine who has evolved. The Death card and the Divine Masculine here. The Eight of Pentacles, you put your head down when you know what you're doing and you work on your craft, on what you're trying to achieve. And I want to say that is the transformation. Feeling worthy enough. So crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So after praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. I'm going to hold these up. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserve the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow any inner guidance to take steps to co-create this divine desire and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. Okay, it's crystal clear intentions here. Then we have the mental conflicts, because it looks like it is kind of that point where crystal clear intentions are very much indicated and needed. So this is really shouting out confusion to me. It's like this has caused the divine masculine to become very confused suddenly. I want to say maybe lots of things are happening at once. Let's have a look. Claircognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So this isn't the shouting out part I was just talking about. So let's have a look at what this card wants to say, and I'll hold up the other two, because there is mental conflict here. You've prayed for answers and they've come to you in the form of repetitive thoughts, telling you to take steps and make healthy changes. Don't discount your thoughts or think they're just dreams or common knowledge. Your thoughts are tuned to high frequencies right now and are trustworthy inspirations. All great inventions, new businesses and teachings stem from this same universal source of wisdom. You're tapped into that divine wisdom right now, and it's important to notice and record your thoughts, then act upon these answers to your prayers. Okay. So what was interesting is the High Priestess was reversed, so it's really kind of saying allow these thoughts. It's like, I want to say that you've prayed for help and guidance, and the answers are coming, but they're still being blocked out, especially when it comes to this connection. So now we have the Emperor sitting on his throne, a little bit stressed out here about reaching out. That's the Three of Wands there, so that is about just waiting for the right timing. It's when the universe delivers your manifestation. But I feel here as if the divine masculine now doesn't believe that can be true. Let's have a look. There's this feeling of what if he is wrong. Okay, we can have two or three. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So I want to say one of the concerns is the wealth, the prosperity. It's one of the concerns of the divine masculines. He feels that it will be very prosperous, but could it be that abundant? It's like, could the divine feminine be the key to the cornucopia, or your wishes being fulfilled? So we have the prosperity card. Let's find out what else. We've got clairaudience now. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So I want to say that the claircognizance is there, so the visions, the thoughts, the dreams, they're appearing, and now we have clairaudience. So it looks like divine's really tapping into the divine masculine any way that they can find. They're like really in his space. And I want to say it feels for the divine masculine a very foreign energy that he has been trying to block out. So let's have a look at clairaudience. Let's hold this up. You're hearing true divine guidance very clearly. It comes in the form of repetitious messages urging you to improve a situation for yourself or others. Pay close attention to everything you hear in your mind and with your physical ears. Divine directives and repetitious, loving, and to the point. Ask me for help if you need clarification on anything you hear. So divine directives are repetitious, loving, and to the point. Ask me for help if you need clarification on anything you hear. Okay, let's find out what the last one is then. And this looks like all the kind of things that are unsettling the divine masculine. Yeah, take some deep breaths. Go outside. Get some, seriously, go out and take a few large gulps of that air that's out there today. It says, Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. You need to breathe. And that's hard because you're going to come back to center, which means your intentions are going to become crystal clear. And we do have the Emperor here, who has been trying to block this out. Okay, let's look at breathe. Often during times of stress, you may unconsciously hold your breath. Yet, as you know, breath is essential to oxygenating your mind, body, spirit, and very life. Write a note to yourself to breathe as a reminder of the importance of invigorating yourself with deep and steady breaths. Make trips to places where fresh air is plentiful. You'll also notice an increase in air quality when you're near water, such as the beach or a lake. Even taking a shower or bath puts you in touch with the positive ions associated with water and air. So the card's been coming up about getting into nature, connecting with like the plants, and also about the masculines, connecting with water and taking a bath more. So I believe this connectivity is well and truly open for the divine masculine. Let's have a look at the spiritual union. Reaching out, I said, he's the one here reaching out to the divine feminine. The base chakra, okay, which is solid foundations, being grounded, having those crystal clear intentions, feeling safe and secure as well. Let's have a look at the card that wants to come out. Give me time to shuffle. Healthy lifestyle. I said about being strong enough, healthy enough. It's another thing that we've been working on, eating raw. I haven't got my water here, but I have an abundance of fruit and vegetables and salad stuff in the house. And I'm kind of like ready to be ready and get it all prepared. Okay, to get inspired by healthy living, looking after you. So eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. So this could have been the divine masculine really actually getting himself stable and secure, ready for the union. Because next we have a leap of faith that's being taken. I'm not going to read the healthy lifestyle. Okay. And the water card's been coming up a lot, really just flushing out all the toxins. Basically getting our shit together. Getting ready. Kind of to be the best version that we can be for ourselves. So we have the Triumph card here, which is the Chariot. I like how the horse is black, representing the feminine's energy. So I'd say charging towards love and passion, especially with that red flag there. I think it's the passion that's really propelling the divine masculine now. Okay. Clear your space. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. This really is about grounding, as in being stable maybe in your living environments, being clear, like I said, of any kind of toxins. I feel here the Divine Masculine is ready. He's secure enough to take that leap of faith. I felt like he's been working on lots of things, so lots of different areas, but there has to come a point when you're ready and you know that you're ready. It feels like that. So he's been clearing his space. You can see how light he is here. He doesn't have much clutter, much baggage there. So I feel this Divine Masculine's been very busy getting ready. Okay, we have movement choices and decisions. 2 of Pentacles. So normally that infinity symbol needs balancing out. So learning to kind of keep your balance, even when things are choppy. But now it's time for movement choices and decisions. So there's the coins there. We had the prosperity. We've got the 2 rings there, which for me would indicate the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine coming together for spiritual union. You have the growth here. There is so much grounding that's gone on within this reading. And then we have, I just feel this fresh new energy. And it's just spoke about, you know, kind of remembering to breathe. It's like taking that deep breath and kind of going for it. Then there's movement, there's communication. It's kind of done. When it's done, it's done. It's like the intention's there. And I feel like the Divine Masculine will reach out to the Divine Feminine. Gifts from God. So I want to maybe say the Divine Masculine comes to this understanding. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Now that's Archangel Sandalphon there, and Sandalphon and Metatron were mortal men, and they what's the word? Oh, they their abilities excelled here, and they kind of went on to be archangels. But it was these 2 guys that had lived here as men, and I feel that maybe, you know, they could be somewhere here delivering the gods, delivering the gifts to the God, to the Divine Masculine. I just feel that this is kind of receiving the gifts now that are being delivered and accepting them. Looks very much like the feminine here, offering that cup, isn't it? So seeing the truth, accepting. I'm going to read this, Gifts from God. Let's read it. God's gift. When you're thinking that you're God's gift. With no ego. Let's carry on. That just come through. I thought that was quite funny. Being God's gift. Gifts from God. Let's find this. Heaven is expansive and ever increasing. One of the ways in which heaven expands is through giving and sending love continuously. This love is sent your way in many forms, and your only task is to be willing to receive. Right now, the answers to your prayers await your willing receptivity. Open your arms to these gifts. Your Creator wills that you will be happy, healthy, secure, and that all your needs will be provided. Release any fears of receiving to me. And that's what this is here. It's the Divine Masculine's fear of receiving all this abundance. Okay. Let's have a look at what working with Archangel Sandalphon says. One of Sandalphon's principal roles is to deliver and answer our prayers. Sandalphon says that every prayer is heard and answered. Although the answer may come in a different form than what we expect, all prayers are of equal importance in heaven, and there are plenty of angels to help everyone on earth. Call upon Sandalphon when you need help in allowing yourself to receive. Okay. So then we have the resurrection with the Divine Masculine trapped in fear here. Let's just pull a card. There's a clumsy energy here, a distraction. I feel quite distracted. Okay. Indigo and crystal children. Okay, being God's gift. Sorry, that's quite funny. That's kind of like understanding your purpose here and not quite believing why you were chosen to fulfill this role. It was your divine birthright. It's your divine inheritance, and it's time to resurrect and claim that. And we have Archangel Metatron, and I just spoke about him with Sandalphon. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. That isn't what I was really picking up. I was just picking up more on being an indigo child. If you check out the characteristics of an indigo child, you might resonate with them, and then you can maybe understand that you're here on purpose. Okay, so let's move on. There's the purpose. I want to say that's the divine purpose, the sacral chakra. This is what you are passionate, what you are now passionate about proceeding forward with. It might have something to do with working with children. We work with everyone. Everyone's an equal. So an empath is coming through. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. We're all a child of God. So, okay, let's just pull a card here. Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. And we have compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. This is the divine masculine now wanting to seek this passion of being this gentle, compassionate, loving being here on earth, and grounding this in this gentleness. But there's this fear here. There is a fear of allowing themselves just to be beautiful. Okay, anyway, we've got the King of Pentacles with the firm foundations, which is the Four of Pentacles. It's going to call them the Four of Coins. But you can see here, I'm going to actually read this firm foundations from the Psychic Tarot. It's come up with the King of Pentacles, the King of Earth. This card denotes that you have already or are currently working towards establishing a solid foundation in the material world. Using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. It's been doing the work, the groundwork. The material power that's now around you can either be an advantage or a disadvantage, depending on how you respond to it. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity, for true spiritual and material wealth is as much about giving as it is receiving. Seek proper investment advice and realise that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. So I feel the Divine Masculine has got to this point. He's come so far, and the last kind of part is reaching out to the Divine Feminine. And it's kind of just, it's thrown him a little bit. I want to say he's in a little bit of a diva. Is it a diva or a tiffer? A diva. I want to say a diva. A diva. Okay, I'm going to have to check this word out. Oh, I've put the torch on, and it was 1114. Okay, 1114. Yeah, it's 11:4. It's 11:15 now. But okay, we wanted to highlight that. What am I looking for in a diva? I'm going to stick with my being decisive. There you go. I was right. Dither. Being decisive. That's interesting. It says here, add white noise to a digital recording to reduce distortion or low amplitude signals. Trying to block it out. All of a dither. Okay. Which can cause chaos. Oh, I was just having a look at that. Sorry, it's just come up with something else. This image. It's interesting. Seeing as Div has come up with the image of the statue of David. Italy, Florence. The main reason why I went to Florence was to see the statue of David, and that's what Div has come up with. So that's interesting. Okay, David and Goliath. There's some strength there. It does look a bit like that there. It was a very nice sculpture. Especially if you examine the statue of David, like the cheek muscles. And, you got to really, I was very mesmerised by it, and I'm just having a look here. It's like the statue of David, and it's just shown that. That's why it kind of like, I recognise that, and okay, I believe that's the statue of David. That's what I was trying to look for it to kind of confirm, but it's taken me straight to that. It's strong. Okay. But let's pull a card for this, because I've kind of, let me put my phone back on silent. Okay, let's have a drink. Let's not get distracted by the statue of David. I mean, that's a masterpiece. It really is a masterpiece. Okay. There is a book that inspired me to visit Florence. I haven't actually, I've lent the book out. I think it might be The Angel Within. Okay, anyway, it really does talk about the statue of David in that book. Not sure if it's called The Angel Within, The Angel Inside. It's about peeling back the layers. Okay. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. That's what that book's about. How this piece of marble, you know, it wasn't until it got to Michelangelo that he actually had the vision of knowing exactly what to do. Otherwise, it was just a piece of marble. There was, you know, you have to have vision. And that book, The Angel Within, I'm going to have to look it up, because it talks about a gentleman that is actually taking a big life review, and he bumps into an old man who then kind of mentors him for I don't know if it's for a few days, I can't remember. It's a very short book, story form, but I've got to find out what this book's called. I'm going to stick with The Angel Within. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find out. It's about there being an angel inside each and every one of us. It's rather frustrating. It's a good little... Oh, it is called The Angel Inside by Chris Widener. There you go. I'll show you if I can show you the front cover. Oh, okay, that's the front cover that I recognise. That's the book that I have. But as you can see here, The Angel Inside. You might be able to get it if you have Kindle. If you use, I like to order books in and actually have them physical. You may even be able to get an audio on YouTube, but that's what it's called, The Angel Inside, Chris Widener. There's a reason why I need to tell you that. And the first personal development book that I ever read back in 2011, it was the first one I asked what one to start with, and I was told 12 Pillars by Jim Rohn and Chris Widener, and that's another fantastic, that was the first ever book, a great story as well, that I did read, and then you kind of, it carries on from there. So I want to read this life review. So take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Guys, I feel like I want to actually read, if we can have like a summary of it. Okay, let's see if this gives me something. It just says here, in The Angel Inside, the renowned consultant and career coach Chris Widener uses Michelangelo's words to explore the hidden potential that exists within all of us. Okay. The Angel Inside is a powerfully simple story that helps you discover your potential for a passionate life. You're just going to have to get yourself a copy. It's $11.22. Okay. Divinely directed. I've instructed. Get yourself a book. Try something different. Okay, and especially as if you actually order yourself a book, you're connecting, you know, with the trees, the material, what the book is made out of. So it takes courage to look at your life, yet if done with compassion and a sense of humour, you'll grow and learn from a life review. I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. Okay, let's just leave it there. I've clarified all of them. What's the bottom? Spread your wings and prepare to fly, for you have become a butterfly. Okay, just a bit of Mariah Carey there. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Soar. What did I say here? I thought I said something about soar in another song. I don't know. I need to get off of the songs. They're so distracting. Okay. Spread your wings. It's time. Although you may feel intimidated by the prospect of change and by the thought of moving past your comfort zone, you're ready to fly high. Welcome new opportunities and know that it's safe to follow your heart and dreams. Keep your focus upon love, service and spirit, and avoid naysayers or skeptics. Remember that you inspire others with your story of turning challenges into victories. You inspire others. God's gift. Okay, let's just quickly get some daily guidance from your angels. I feel like we're going to get 3. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is it Friday today or is it Thursday? I think it's Friday. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's Friday. Friday the 25th of October. Woo! Okay. I was just getting a bit excited about Christmas. Let's pull 3 cards. Be honest with yourself. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is today's kind of guidance, but look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. Okay. The ocean. I felt this was guidance for the Divine Feminine. The ocean. Definitely for the masculines. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. And it's raining, so I can't hear no birdies. Let's look at this last one. Let your past go. I feel this is joint for both the Divine Masculine and Feminine here. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down, keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Okay. Let's get a messages from heaven. I haven't really used these cards much. Messages from heaven communication cards. Love and guidance from the other side. It's a cloud here. It's like a love heart. Problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. It's good to know. Card number 31. Put the water there. With them clouds as well. Just maybe, just the cloud here, maybe really go to the 7 of Cups. So problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. Let's read this. There is light ahead. After a difficult period, you will now have a time of release and letting go. Your loved ones are keeping an eye on things for you. You can relax knowing that better times are on their way, and we will help take care of it for you. Okay. Let's get a postcard from Spirit. Oh, first I want to get an enchanted map. How long have I been on for? Okay, we're doing good for time. Intention. 22. It's like 11:11, isn't it? Coming together. Okay. Let's have a look at this message. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. And I feel that that's really what the Divine Masculine, like I said, is working on. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. Really? Okay. Movement, choices, decisions, gifts from God, magic arrows. The universe is bringing you a gift. Oh. Showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognise that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intention of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately, with clarity and detachment. A wise old owl there. Maybe not so old. Okay. Let's find these postcards from Spirit. I don't know where they are. Oh, they're here. Okay. Right, we're going to get finished up. With love. Dearest Stu, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it you need to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all you can be. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? Okay. Oh, it's just about hearing that voice. It caught my attention anyway. Let's end on a Sacred Spirit reading card. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? I think so. I think it's getting through. Okay. I do not know why I'm singing Boris Gardiner in my mind. I want to wake up with you. I want to be there when you open your eyes. Okay. I want you to be the first thing that I see. I want to wake up with you. It's quite a beautiful song. It's 11:33. We're definitely singing these double digits today, aren't we? Okay. Okay, Boris, out of the mind, please. We've got energy signature. The past is in the present. I did feel there was this accelerated motion for the Divine Masculine. Like he's been propelled through this. Maybe it's been a bit of a shock to the system. Finding the balance here as well, especially as the 14. I believe it's a Temperance card, which is about balancing out your masculine, feminine energy, becoming grounded again. So the past is in the present. Expose what has been hidden. Understanding that everything is energy, the air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts, all of this is energy. Quantum physics seeks to explain this phenomena. Denser or heavier energy can be felt by a human being's normal senses. Most people will already understand what it feels like to walk in a room where an argument has just taken place. Filled with an unseen tension, people react to these situations, perhaps with an immediate awkwardness or a feeling that they need to vacate the building. As people progress through life, familiar experiences such as patterned behaviours become more clear and evident as you pay attention to the energy of the environment, people, social gatherings, events and places around you. It is up to you, though, to be proactive with this sense of inner vision. Often you may find yourself saying, I have felt this before, or I recognise this, but I'm not sure why. Currently, you are being asked to read the energy of this issue and the people surrounding these circumstances. You must shine a spotlight and use all of your senses to remove these masks and expose the energy that is being hidden from you. Not only will you identify insincere and dishonest people, you will begin to understand patterns that you have created in your life that aren't serving you to the fullest. Right now, you must use your sensory and intuitive intelligence for answers. You have experienced this type of energy before, but you must ask, what is it? When recognised, you can adapt and modify your behaviour and actions accordingly to avoid unnecessary arguments, tension and toxic situations in your social work or family environment. When practiced, reading the energy signatures of your environment becomes a built-in intuitive warning system. Prior to an issue occurring, you have the possibility of avoiding explosive exchanges, accidents, conflict, or confrontation as it becomes in line with your fight or flight response, creating self-awareness and energetic resilience. Okay. The shadow aspect is fear-mongering, secrecy, and escapist. We have the angel assistants as Archangel Gabriel, clear communication, music, and creative writing. The affirmation, I remove the illusion that hides the truth. The answer is before me. And I think we should just leave it there with this reading. Okay. Right, guys, have yourself a fantastic weekend, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, so take care. Bye for now.